Eleanora Barbieri and her husband Luis live nearby. They are also lenders in that area, and they're joining us live tonight. I thank you both for your time. Eleanora, this is your community. These are your neighbors. First of all, how are you doing tonight? Did you know any impacted in this fire?
I didn't know anyone personally, but I have friends who do, and neighborhoods that do, and I feel angry, I'm frustrated, I'm heartbroken. We have children, we have a family, and we know many families who live in this neighborhood, and we're very shocked. We're angry, actually, too.
Let's talk about those frustrations, because I have seen the reports, I've heard the interviews of people who are frustrated, they're angry like you are, that say that their calls for concerns about safety to the housing authority, to officials, went unanswered. Has that been your experience?
Yeah, correct. I mean, these are unprivileged. They're people that need help, and we have failed them. We have completely failed them as a society, as a city, and they were living in conditions that should never, ever be happening in a first world country like ours. So it's really upsetting. This is a tragedy that could have been completely avoided.
So elaborate to me on what the concerns were that had been raised. What were people asking be done?
Yeah, I mean, the number of checkups that the Philadelphia Housing Authority needs to be doing.
Inspections.
And the inspection once a year is not enough. They have to make it clear what are the rules for the citizen and the people that live in these houses, and we need to protect the children. We cannot have 8 lives of children taken for something like this.
And in response, the housing authority is saying, we inspect annually, we checked those smoke detectors in the house, we replaced the batteries. To our knowledge, they were operational. Are you hearing a different story from the people that you're talking to?
No, not necessarily for this case, but we do know that there have been cases, including in our own streets, where houses are abandoned, bricks are falling, and the wrong people and people are not being safe and occupying these houses. They're owned by Philadelphia Housing Authority.
Mm-hmm. And they don't do much. They don't do much with the buildings neither. So when you make a report and you try to do the right thing as a citizen in making sure that you bring it to their attention, then it doesn't get addressed right away. And that's what we feel that they have failed us.
Have you had interactions with the Philadelphia Housing Authority yourselves as owners of buildings in the area?
We have. I have personally actually reported several buildings in this particular block, in the Brewerytown area, Fairmount area, where they have been, series of row homes have been abandoned for quite some time. And then once you look into the records, it's owned by Philadelphia Housing Authority. At one point, I had some bricks fall over to the property adjacent to this building that we owned. And it literally took me days and days on end of calling to PHA and the city to make sure that they address it. And they eventually took it down, but it took me so long to get somebody to listen and pay attention. And had one of those bricks falling on my head, it could have been catastrophic.
Mm-hmm. And how does the city respond? Council members were out there today. I saw the mayor. What kind of response have they gotten in the past?
I can't speak to that, but it is good to see that they care and they're on site. But, as a citizen of, the city of brotherly love, we will want to see the officials put more things in place for when these calls do get made. There is a response immediately.
First priority, right.
I want to ask you both, you had mentioned that 911 calls went unanswered. From whom?
So I had a friend of mine whose really close friends are next door to this house. And that's the problem. All the neighborhood called over and over as soon as they started realizing what's happening, and they had no answers. And that's not something that's new to us. We have actually made several attempts to call the police on our streets, on our neighborhood. And we, in the past year, not before, but in the past year, we just got no answer, which is really scary, because so far has not been something that a life has been lost because nobody answered. But in this case, it seems that way.
Just such a tragedy tonight, and the investigation continues. Eleanora and Luis, we appreciate your time tonight, helping just paint a bigger picture of some of the issues that may be happening that in the future hopefully can prevent this from happening again. Thank you both. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.